It's your girl Mindy C coming at you on Tuesday nights. We are making gingerbread cookies tonight. So let's get all the formalities out of the way. If you're live with me, you'll see that red live button box right up there in the left-hand corner. And drop one. And if you're on the replay, that's okay. Say hi, hello, I missed you. And I will come by and say hello. And if you know anybody that can use these low-carb recipes, share these recipes out. Get them out there to everybody so everybody can enjoy all these yummy treats. Again, my name is Mindy, and I am from Michigan. I've been eating keto and cooking keto for almost 2 years now. So tonight we're going to make some delicious gingerbread cookies. I did post the ingredients earlier of what you would need if you want to cook along. So I'm going to go a little bit slower on how I pour these ingredients in. Hey Sheila, how are you doing? Nice to see you. You need about 12 ingredients, and you should have most of the things in your cupboards. We've got almond flour, coconut flour, salt, nutmeg, cloves, cinnamon, ginger. So this is the squeezable ginger, baking powder, some xanthan gum. So xanthan gum is your thickening agent. So you could also use arrowroot as well. It's not a deal breaker if you don't have it. It's just to help bind things together. If you don't have it, don't fret. It will probably work. And another thing to consider is when you make this dough, if it comes out a little bit too soft for you, then you'll have to refrigerate this dough before you roll it out. So I'm not going to refrigerate it if it's too soft. We are going to work with it. Hey Sheila, hey sister, hey Dawn, how are you doing? Thank you so much. So gingerbread cookies tonight. So first you're gonna need a medium-sized bowl, and then you'll also need a bigger size bowl, okay? So we're gonna put the dry ingredients in here, and then the butter and the sugar is going to go into the bigger bowl, and then we'll combine and we'll mix. So you'll need a mixer. And then you'll also need to preheat your oven to 325. Okay, you'll need a cookie sheet. You'll need some parchment paper because we're going to roll the dough in between 2 pieces of parchment paper. Hey Lisa, how are you doing? Nice to see you. Thanks for tuning in. Hey Michael. So in the medium bowl, we're pretty much going to put all of the ingredients in this bowl. Okay, and then we are going to mix up the other stuff. So I've got, for our first ingredient, I've got 2 cups of almond flour. Okay, 2 cups of almond flour is your first ingredient. If you're just tuning in, I'm making gingerbread cookies tonight. So first ingredient, 2 cups of almond flour. And the second ingredient, 1/4 cup of coconut flour. 2 cups of almond flour, 1/4 cup of coconut flour. So there we go. And then we've also got a 1/4 teaspoon of salt that is going in. Boom. And we also, let me see the spoon. What is that? Oh, so we also got a 1/4 teaspoon of cloves. So you can find that at any grocery store. So we've got a 1/4 teaspoon of cloves. That's going in the bowl. We've got 1 tablespoon of cinnamon. 1 tablespoon of cinnamon. Hey Chamberlain, how are you doing? Nice to see you from South Carolina. All right, so we've got 2 cups of almond flour, 1/4 cup of coconut flour, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1/4 teaspoon of cloves, and 1 tablespoon of cinnamon. We also have a 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg. That's going in. Everything's going in one bowl, 1 medium-sized bowl. Boom. And then we are also going to put the ginger. We've got 1 tablespoon of ginger. So that's going into the bowl. And then we're going to mix it all up. And then we are going to cream up the butter and the brown sugar replacement. So you can buy the Swerve kind. There's a couple different kinds. There's one called Sunken. And then there's Swerve. Brown sugar replacement. Looks just like brown sugar, and it's got zero carbs in it. So there we go. So we put 1 tablespoon of ginger in there. I've also got the xanthan gum, so we're going to put 1/4 teaspoon This one's got, we're gonna throw that one away. 1/4 teaspoon of xanthan gum is gonna shake in there. And we also have a 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. Okay, so I'll go through those ingredients one more time. If you're just tuning in, we are making gingerbread cookies tonight. Hey Gail, how are you doing? Hey Patty, Merry Christmas. So there we go. I'll go over the ingredients so we make sure that we've got them in the bowl. A medium-sized bowl. You need 2 cups of almond flour, 1/4 cup of coconut flour, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1/4 teaspoon of cloves, 1 tablespoon of cinnamon, 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg, 1 tablespoon of ginger, 1/4 teaspoon of xanthan gum or arrowroot, whatever one you're going to use, and a 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. Okay, so that's for the first step. So let me get a spoon. Let me find a spoon. Let me find a spoon. Got a spoon. Got a spoon. So just stir it up. So the ginger is going to be a little wet, and that's okay, but we want to mix all of those spices, the cloves, the cinnamon, the nutmeg, the almond flour, the coconut flour, the salt. You want to make sure it's all mixed well, so when we combine it into the butter and the sugar mixture, it will be all even. It won't have a heavy clove taste or a heavy cinnamon taste. It's all going to taste delicious. Hey Patty, how are you doing? Nice to see you on here. Hey Janine, how are you doing? So there you go. If you're just tuning in, I'm making gingerbread cookies tonight, and we put almost all of the ingredients in the bowl except for the brown sugar replacement and the softened butter. And I also got 1 tablespoon of heavy whipping cream. Okay, so that's going to go into the next bowl. But in this bowl, 2 cups of almond flour, a 1/4 cup of coconut flour, a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, a 1/4 teaspoon of cloves, 1 tablespoon of cinnamon, a 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg, 1 tablespoon of ginger, 1/4 teaspoon of xanthan gum, and 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda went into this. And then you just mix it all up like that, and it turns all nice and brown from all those good spices, the clove and the nutmeg. That's what's going to give you that gingerbread taste, the nutmeg and the cloves. Hey Shirley, how are you doing? Happy Tuesday. So I am Mindy. If you are live with me, drop me a 1. If you love cookies, drop me some hearts. We are making gingerbread cookies, so easy. I'm going to move some of this stuff out of the way. If you are cooking along with me, make sure that you pop it in the comments if you miss something, if I need to go back to it, okay? Just let me know. And if I miss your comment, just repeat your comment, because sometimes I'm looking down and I'm not paying attention. Thanks for sharing, Patty. I appreciate that. If you guys know anybody that can get value out of these low-carb recipes, share them out. Sharing is caring. So now for the bigger bowl. So you do need a hand mixer. You need 12 tablespoons of softened butter, or a stick and a half, as we say over here in America, because sometimes I'll say a stick and a half and they'll be like, how much is in a stick? So there's 8 tablespoons in 1 stick of butter. So we have butter that comes in a whole pound, or we have butter that comes in 4/4. So 1/4 is 8 tablespoons. So a whole pound would be 32 tablespoons in a whole pound of butter. So I am putting in 12 softened, so I left it out on the counter, 12 softened tablespoons of butter. And then I've got a 3/4 cup of packed brown sugar replacement. So you want to make sure you pack it in 3/4 of a cup. That's going in. Oh, it was packed really good. There you go. So let's put that in there. So next we are going to cream up the butter and the brown sugar together. So we're going to mix that together. So 12 tablespoons of softened butter and 3/4 cup of your brown sugar replacement. I use Swerve tonight. There are a couple different brands. It looks just like brown sugar. This is this has 4 carbs in it, but there's 4 grams of erythritol, so that cancels out. So that means there's no carbs in here. And there's 0 calories too. So just to let you know. There's been some people that have come on and been like, that's not keto. And I'm like, yes it is. I've been eating it for 2 years. It's keto. So 12 tablespoons of softened butter. So I got it plugged in. Yep. And 3/4 cup of brown sugar. And we are going to blend this together. Cream it up real good. I've also got 1 tablespoon of heavy whipping cream. We're going to also pour in there as well. As soon as I get it mixed up, I'm going to pour in that 1 tablespoon of heavy whipping cream. Cream up that butter real good. I got to turn this up a little bit. I got to turn up the speed. Whoa! Hey Deb, how are you doing? Hey Nancy. Yes, I'm a little Christmas elf today. I got butter and I got brown sugar replacement in here. Creaming it up real good. Get it good, get it good. All right. Okay. Woo! Okay. So cream up your butter and your brown sugar replacement. Looks like that. It's probably delicious. I'm rebooting right now, so I have to go until tomorrow. So I won't be eating a cookie until tomorrow, but that's okay. That's why I'm making cookies tonight, because I want a cookie tomorrow. So now I'm going to put 1 tablespoon in the butter and the sugar mixture. And we are going to mix that up together real good. So it only takes a couple seconds after you put the heavy whipping cream in there. So there you go. Cream that up all good. Get it off the blender. Whoa, 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 whoa. And now all you're going to do is we're going to combine the dry ingredients into the bowl. Hey, Kathy Clark, how are you doing? Thanks for sharing, Denise. I appreciate you. There we go. Thank you so much, Nancy. I got this apron from Hobby Lobby. So everything at Hobby Lobby is like 50% off. They always have those 50% off sales. So I got me a little elf. I have an elf hat too, but I don't know where my elf hat is. I couldn't find it. I just got off work and I didn't want to, I was getting impatient. So there we go. We are going to, I'm just going to stir this with a spoon right now. You can do it with the mixer if you want. And again, if your dough comes out a little bit too soft, make sure that you put it in the refrigerator and soften it up a little bit. I mean, harden it up a little bit. So there we go. That's good. I'm gonna use the blender on it now. I'm gonna mix it with the blender. Hey Rhonda, thank you so much. I appreciate that. We're making gingerbread cookies. If you're just turning in, I'm making gingerbread cookies. I'm gonna cream this up real good. I'm gonna mix it up real good. Get this. We're gonna get all the ingredients all good together. There we go. All right, super good. Let me put that over here. I'm gonna need that. And I'm gonna pop those up. There we go. So I'm gonna need those mixers in a second. So now we've got all of this delicious gingerbread cookie mix right here, you guys. So easy. And I'm gonna mash it all in together and we're gonna form it into a ball. So super duper easy. Make a dough ball. Hey Cheryl, how are you doing? Nice to see you on a Tuesday. Oh, it smells absolutely delicious. It smells just like a gingerbread cookie. What else did I forget? Oh man, I forgot something. That's okay, we're gonna put it in right now. Okay, so also get some sugar-free syrup, and if you don't have it, it's okay because I almost forgot it anyways. It's just really for flavoring. You're gonna put a tablespoon of sugar-free syrup in there. You can use Chalk Zero. You can use, this is that lady, Miss Butterworth. You can use that, and you can also, if you wanted to, you can also put a little bit of vanilla in there if you wanted to. So that's optional too. So now we gotta. Oh, I threw my blenders. That's okay. We're gonna get our hands in there. We're gonna get our hands in there and mix it up real good. So the dough is a little bit soft, but that's okay. I'm gonna work with it because I'm just gonna use the parchment paper, and we'll use the parchment paper from the bottom, and then we'll put it right on the cookie sheet. So, but again, if it's really soft, you want to refrigerate your dough. Maybe if you got 30 minutes, you can put it on for 30 minutes. But I'm not gonna do that tonight because we are gonna get these cookies right into the oven like that. Make your dough ball. Let me get rid of this bowl. There you go. If you're just tuning in, I'm making gingerbread cookies tonight. Throw those in there. I gotta move all of that stuff over there. Oh, my tree. I gotta watch these hats. They keep on getting caught on my light. Hey, Rick, how are you doing? Nice to see you. Hey, Charlotte, nice to see you on a Tuesday night. Gingerbread cookies tonight, and it was super duper easy. So I'm thinking that the refrigeration, so what you do is just wrap it in saran wrap and pop it in the refrigerator for about 20-30 minutes, and then it'll be a little bit harder because that butter will harden up a little bit. But right now, we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. We're going to go right into the action. That's what we're going to do. So 2 pieces of parchment paper, and then I always like to help it first. I always like to mash it with my hands first. And you could probably do this in a couple different ways. Like if you wanted to mash it into a cookie sheet, and make like, you know, like squares, gingerbread squares. If you don't have a cookie cutter, let me wash my hands because my hands are feeling all slippery from that butter. I have to try so hard not to lick my fingers because I'm rebooting right now. So I have to try super duper hard. So now we're gonna get the rolling pin, and then you're gonna roll it out. And again, I always cut my parchment paper a little bit longer so I can hold it with my hip so the paper doesn't move. So it's really annoying when the paper starts moving. And just roll that out just like you would do cookies, you guys. That simple, that easy. And then you're gonna get your favorite cookie cutters. I've got some, I've got the whole goddamn family. I got the whole gingerbread family here. Here we go. So I got Daddy. I got, let's see, what we got? Who we got? Oh, maybe, all right. So this is Dad, this is Mom, this is the little girl, I think, and this is the little boy. I guess the little girl has a dress on. But you can use smaller ones, you can use bigger ones, you can cut them into any shape you want. Actually, what I really want to try also is, I bought this thing, where'd it go? Okay, so I bought the simple cookie press. I got that at Dollar General. I don't even know how much it was. It's got like I don't know, it's got a cent sign behind it. I think it was at like $3. But it's got all kinds of attachments, and then you can use to make cookies. So I want to try that too. I might try these cookies like that. So roll this dough out so it's not too thin and not too thick. So just about, I guess, 1/8 of an inch, whatever that means. But you know, I always do the feel test on it to feel it. So again, you don't want these cookies to be too thin, you guys. You just want them to be thin enough. You kind of know the thickness of a cookie. And you'll know if they're too thin. You'll know because they'll break apart. And then you can always start over. So there we go. There is the dough. And then all you're going to do is get your cookie cutters like that. I'm going to get my, you can do, you can put this whole sheet on the cookie sheet. I've got another piece over here because I'm just going to lift the cookies on. Hey Alice, how are you doing? Oh, you are very welcome, Alice. You are, hey Rach, how are you doing? I'm making some gingerbread cookies tonight. I'm just cutting the gingerbread, guys, right now. So we're gonna cut the gingerbread. Yeah, these are a little thin. These are a little thin. That's okay. We'll work with it. We'll see what we got. I might lift it. I might lift it on. We'll see how many cookies we get out of this. So we're gonna go right around just like this. And I'm only using one shape. So you can use the other ones if you want. The little girl. Just depends. So we're just gonna make regular gingerbread cookies. Hey Bill, how are you doing? Nice to see you. Wow, this dang light in this hat keeps on doing that to me. Keeps on getting caught under there. Oh, that one's not quite cut. I'm not doing a good job at cutting these gingerbread, man. Oops. Yeah, so just be careful. If you go right from the bowl to rolling it out, it is going to be soft. So your gingerbread cookie, I'm probably just going to put this on the cookie sheet. That way I don't have to lift them off and they won't break because the dough is soft. So I'm just going to cut these into the shapes. Gingerbread cookies. If you are just tuning in and you need the recipe, I'll put the recipe up there after in a little bit. In a little bit, because I got a work meeting after this. So first we're making cookies, and then I'm going to go on a work meeting. So there you go. Again, I would definitely refrigerate the dough first before you start doing all this because it is soft. It definitely is soft. I don't want you to get it and then you try to pick up your gingerbread man and then you'll be like, oh no, the gingerbread man. You don't want his leg to fall off. All right, so there we go. So let's see how many cookies I got out of this batch. And there's going to be dough, so I'll roll it back up and then roll it out again. But I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 cookies out of this. And I still got the scrap dough to take out. Oh yeah, this is really soft. That's okay. We're gonna get this out of there. So yeah, definitely refrigerate the dough. I'm assuming that it's all gonna come out the same way. I'm gonna get a little spatula so we can cut this real fast. So just grab a little spatula and I'm gonna clean those cookies out. Yeah, because it won't peel good. So yep. Definitely refrigerate the dough. So we definitely needed that a little bit. So hold on. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to stick it in the freezer for a minute. Let it harden up just a second before we ruin those. But you can just lift it onto so you don't have to take it off the parchment paper. But when you let it firm up a little bit, then it will be better. So let me put that in the refrigerator, and then let's get to the icing part and let that sit for a second. So the icing part, super duper easy. You need 3 cups of powdered erythritol. Swerve. I make my own in my Ninja. I put my granulars in my Ninja maker, and then I just pulse it, and it turns into powdered sugar. You need some lemon juice, and you'll need just under a half a cup of egg whites. So powdered sugar replacement, lemon juice, and egg whites. And then you can do different things with the icing. You can put it in different baggies so you can pipe it. So you can divide the icing up, and then you can put food coloring in it so you can have like different. So if you want to do like white stripes, then you have a white bag, you have a blue bag, you have a red bag, whatever. So it's your icing, so you can do whatever you want. So just under a half a cup of egg whites that goes in, and then I gotta get those heaters. Hold on a second. They cleaned up real nice. There you go. All right. Let me see. Hey Eileen, how are you doing? Hey Sana Jean, how are you doing? Hey Karen, nice to see you. We are making gingerbread cookies tonight, and it was super duper easy. You need some almond flour, some coconut flour, some salt, some nutmeg, some cloves, some cinnamon, some ginger. You also need some xanthan gum, some baking soda, some butter. Very, very simple recipe. Very, very simple recipe. So let me get this out because we're going to cream up. We're going to mix this together. So if your icing is a little bit runny, then add a little bit more sugar. So, or if it's a little bit too dry, then add just a little bit of water into it. Let me see this. Am I doing this right? Nope. Got them in the wrong socket. Hey Tammy, how are you doing? Nice to see you. I am Mindy from Michigan making cookies. If you love cookies, drop me some hearts, or I don't know, you can drop me some bacon emojis. I don't care. Bacon, hearts. All right, so we need 1.5 tablespoons of the lemon juice. And I'm just using the squeeze bottle stuff. If you prefer to squeeze it by hand, by all means, go right ahead. I do that sometimes when I have time, but you don't get much juice out of a lemon. So I just buy this stuff right here in the little container. Everybody's seen it before. So we've got just under a half cup of eggs, and we've got egg whites, not eggs. So just under a half a cup of egg whites. Hey Jen, how are you doing? Nice to see you. And I'm just gonna pour it into the bowl. I'm gonna put it all in there. There we go. Mix it up real good. There we go. Super duper easy, you guys. So easy. So easy. So that is your icing for your gingerbread. Again, you can take your icing, you see how quick and easy, just under a half a cup of egg whites, and then 1.5 tablespoons of lemon juice, and 3 cups of powdered sugar, erythritol or Swerve, whatever your favorite brand is, whatever you use, so powdered sugar. And then you're gonna get this delicious icing right here. So let me get this. We gotta get a regular spoon. So this is what your icing's gonna look like. So it's not too runny, and it's just a great consistency, and then you've got a lot in the bowl. So whatever colors that you want to do, divide this up into 4 different colors, and you can do red, you can do yellow, and then you can decorate your gingerbread however you want with different colors. Or if you just want to use the white, that's cool if you just want to put the eyes and a mouth on there. So I'm not sure. I think I got food coloring somewhere. I'm not sure. I haven't used food coloring in years. Years and years and years. Yep, I do. Nope, I don't. Yep, I do. Nope, I don't. I lied. I do not have food coloring. So we're just going to make a white face after they come out of the oven. I'm just going to put this in there. So again, you guys, just under a half cup of egg whites, raw egg whites. Put them in the bowl. Put 1.5 tablespoons of lemon juice and 3 cups of powdered erythritol or monk fruit or Swerve, whatever one that you use. I'm just going to stick that in the refrigerator. Let's grab these cookies out of the freezers. Hopefully they firmed up a little bit. Okay, I got to take this off the cookie sheet. There we go. So, yeah, it firmed up a little bit better. It firmed up real bad. It did good. I'm just looking for a spatula because everything in my house is dirty. Everything I need is dirty. I don't know. All my little cups are dirty. My spatulas are dirty. Everything's dirty. It's okay. We'll have to. I'm trying to figure out how to do this. Maybe I'll flip it. Maybe I'll flip it. Let's try to flip it. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna flip it. And that way, these gingerbread cookies are not coming out very good. So you definitely got to refrigerate the dough. I'm trying to work with it here. It's not working very good. Trying to get these darn cookies. So there we go. So sometimes you got to improvise. I'm so impatient. I just want to take all of it apart right now. But if I had a spatula to use, I probably could get the gingerbread men up. But I do not have a spatula. So we're going to have to pull this excess away with my fingers right there. Put that excess right there. Because these gingerbread men are going to they're going to break if I try to pick them up. Hi Mom, I don't know if you're on right now. I'm making gingerbread cookies. So this is why you do need to refrigerate the dough, just so you can get that's way you can get the gingerbread guys out. So let me see. I'm trying to work with this. I'm trying to work with this right now. Hey Lisa, how are you doing? Hey Bill, I am making gingerbread cookies. You know what? We're gonna bake it. We're gonna bake it like this. I'm getting a little impatient here. All right. So this is going to be. It's still gonna be good, but I wanted to get most of those. I wanted to get most of the excess off there. Hey Ken. Hi Uncle Kenny. How are you doing? Making gingerbread cookies tonight, and I'm doing it the hard way. I'm doing it the hard way. So. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. I got a spatula now, but it's probably gonna be too fat for it anyways. It probably will, but we're gonna try it. We're gonna try it. We are going to try it to see. But yeah, I guess we can. Okay, all right, we got it. We got blast off. We got blast off. All right, so here we go. We're going to put the gingerbread cookie on. That's not going to work very good. All right, so if they break apart, if your dough is too soft, that's okay. Love your gingerbread anyways. Hey, Susan, how are you doing from New Brunswick? Nice to see you. Thanks for tuning in tonight. If I missed you saying hello, I'm sorry. Hello. I'm doing a very serious operation on these gingerbread cookies. There we go. Yeah, the spatula works a little bit better, but yeah, the dough is still a little bit soft. That is all right. We're just going to pull that away, and that's not working. This is going to take me forever. This is going to take me forever. That's all right. Boop. So what's everybody doing on a Tuesday night? Who makes Christmas cookies? I obviously am good. Oh my God, this one lost its head. I got a ginger man down. I got a ginger man down. There we go. So, yeah, definitely. So, who's got cookies going? Who's making regular cookies? Who's being good during Christmas time and making some keto cookies? So these, oh my God, I just broke his arm right off. We'll add him another arm. That's what we'll do. So there we go. So after you complete your dough, if you're cooking along with me, maybe you're having just as much trouble as I'm having, but that's all right. So after you complete and make the dough, definitely wrap it in some saran wrap, refrigerate it so it gets a little bit thicker, hardened consistency, and then you won't have to worry about taking these gingerbread guys. There we go. Then you won't have to worry about. See, I'll refrigerate the other portion or the dough, and then we'll do it the right way after I get done. So it's going fair. Oh my God! I took his head off. I got gingerbread men missing head, arms. I haven't got no legless ones yet though, but I got one missing an arm. This one's got. Oop, get that out of there. There we go. So you just got to be careful. That's why I'm being impatient. Hey, Tim, how are you doing? Nice to see you. Making some gingerbread cookies. And these ones will be just fine. So I got bee-headed gingerbread cookies. Yeah, that one's just going in. That's going right there. So you guys got we'll refrigerate that dough. We'll just bake a little bit. Oh, I got to add an arm. Hold on. Let me add an arm to the gingerbread guy. There's that. No, we want to do one more. Let's get one more up there. Get that out of there. There. Good. Okay, now I'm going to get a system going. There we go. Ooh. Goodness sakes. All right. So there we go. Slap that right on there like that. Move those excess. Slide that on. Oh, I broke another one. That's all right. That's okay, because we're going to refrigerate this extra dough I got right here, and we'll do it the right way. But otherwise, this is what you have to mess with on softened dough right here. Hey, Peppa, how are you doing? Nice to see you. I'm making gingerbread cookies, but I'm being impatient, and I didn't let the dough refrigerate first. But that's all right. So we are going to be just fine. I'm going to move that. Oh, this gingerbread. They're so cute. I'll show you them in a second. Just a second. So there. Oh, wait. We got to add an arm. Missing an arm. There we go. There you go. So gingerbread cookies. Okay? So definitely refrigerate your dough. And then I'm going to pop them in the oven. And you're going to bake them at 325 for 6 minutes. And then you're going to rotate the pan. Put them back in for another 6 minutes. And if they look like they need a little extra time, then you be the judge of that, because everybody's oven is different. But there's the little gingerbread men. So you can do bigger gingerbreads, or you can do smaller gingerbreads. So let me set my timer. Boo. There we go. So that's what we got for gingerbread cookies. Hey, Melissa, how are you doing? Hey, Alice, nice to see you. Thank you, Susan. I appreciate that. So gingerbread cookies tonight. I will go over the recipe one more time for you guys. So if you want to grab a pen, because I'm not going to get to writing it down right away, because I do have a work meeting in just a little bit. So let's go over the ingredients for the gingerbread men again. And first we got to wrap this up. So this is exactly what you're going to have to do after it comes out of when you mix it up and you get your dough ball. Boop, just like that. I'm going to move that. I'm going to get some saran wrap real quick. Where's my saran wrap? Okay. Here we go. We're going to mess with saran wrap. I'm probably lose my mind doing the saran wrap. Probably be able to get it. See? Look it came right out of the box. Here we go. Saran wrap. Drop me some hearts if you hate saran wrap like this. It doesn't come out really good. So there, let's pull out real slow. It never cuts good. Ooh, it did good. It did good. But you know what this saran wrap does all the time. You gotta mess with it. That's why I don't got a lot of patience. I don't like to mess with it. So there you go. Once you get your dough mixed up, then you're gonna wrap it in a saran wrap like this and refrigerate it for about 20 minutes. Let it harden up a little bit before you roll it out. You can do it the way that I did it too. If you have time and you have a lot of patience, go for it. I do not. Oh, I missed some dough. That's okay. I'll put it right in there. There we go. So if you're just tuning in, I made gingerbread cookies. I'm going to go over the ingredients with you real fast. That way you can write it down. You need 2 cups of almond flour. You need a 1/4 cup of coconut flour. You need a 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg. You need a 1/4 teaspoon of cloves. You need a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Okay? 2 cups, 1/4 cup, 1/4 teaspoon. Salt, cloves, nutmeg. You need 1 tablespoon of cinnamon and 1 tablespoon of ginger. Okay? And you need a 1/4 teaspoon of xanthan gum or arrowroot. Again, if you don't have it, it probably won't matter. If you don't have it, it's not going to make or break your recipe. Just refrigerate the dough. Hey, Loretta, how are you doing? Nice to see you. And then you need a 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. Okay? 2 cups of almond flour, 1/4 cup of coconut flour, 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg, 1/4 teaspoon of cloves, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1/4 teaspoon of xanthan gum. And then you need 1 tablespoon of cinnamon, 1 tablespoon of ginger, 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. Then you'll need 3/4 cup of brown sugar replacement. I'm using Swerve, so there's a couple different brands out there. So Swerve is the one that I've got tonight. 3/4 cup pat and 1 tablespoon of heavy whipping cream. So all of these ingredients right here that I listed, and then you'll need 12 tablespoons of softened butter. So the softened butter and the sugar go in 1 bowl, as well as the heavy whipping cream. And you're going to cream up the sugar and the butter, and then put the heavy whipping cream, mix it up, cream it up, and then you will mix these in a separate bowl, mix them up, and then you'll combine the two, get your dough ball, wrap it in saran wrap, let it refrigerate for a little bit, and then roll it out in between 2 pieces of parchment paper. Get your favorite cookie cutout, and then and you can make them whatever shapes you want. You don't want to make gingerbread men, that's okay. I won't judge you if you don't make them, but they're super duper cute. But you can make stars if you want. You can make them, just spread out the whole thing in a pan and make squares. Whatever you want, put those in there. That's all I got for you. That's all I got. Hey, Tanya, how are you doing? Hey, Ashley, nice to see you. That's what I got for you on a Tuesday night. We are making gingerbread cookies. It's almost time to flip it. Again, when you bake them in the oven at 325 for 6 minutes, you're going to turn that pan and you're going to bake them for another 6 minutes. If they don't look like they're done to you, then cook them a little bit longer. So they're already brown in color, so you really have to look at those gingerbread men to see. You don't want them to burn. Don't want them to burn. I got junk all over my hands. I got junk everywhere. All right, so if I missed you, I am sorry. Baking soda or powder? Baking soda and heavy whipping cream. What was before the heavy whipping cream? Butter. 12 tablespoons of softened butter. 1 tablespoon of heavy whipping cream, and 3/4 cup of packed brown sugar replacement. Okay, so that's goes in one bowl. You're gonna cream the brown sugar and the butter, the 12 tablespoons of butter and the brown sugar replacement and the heavy whipping cream. That goes in one bowl. You're gonna cream that up, and then in the other bowl is basically your dry ingredients. So there is ginger, that's what, oh, let me switch that. Hold on a second. There it goes. Let me roll this around. Let me turn that off. Oh, they look so cute. All right. Let me set that timer again. All right. So that's what we got. That's what I got for you. Butter. 12 tablespoons, Denise. So a stick and a half. But if you're not from the States, then 12 tablespoons. So ours, 1 stick of butter. 1 stick of butter is 8 tablespoons. So you need 1 of these plus a half of these. So there we go. And I think it says on our butter. Okay. So you are going to need 1/4 cup, 1/2 cup. So 3/4 cup of softened butter. So that's the conversion for it. So this is 1/2 cup. 1 stick, and then it's a 1/4 cup for half of the stick. So 3/4 cup of softened butter, if that makes it easier. So everybody's metrics uses different. Canada's different, overseas is different. So when we say a stick of butter, like they buy it in the pound or something. But we can also buy it in the pound too. So we can buy it in 2 pounds or 3 pounds also, or we buy it in the quarters. Hey Ellen, how are you doing? Okay, hey Claudio, how are you doing? So I hope I answered all your questions. If not, I'll come back through and get those. I'll get the recipe posted as soon as I get a free minute, and then I will show you the finished product as soon as those get done. And I'm going to bake some other ones too as soon as that dough gets refrigerated. And I'll put the instructions up there. Hey Mickey, how are you doing? I made some gingerbread cookies tonight. Gingerbread. Oh, they're not done yet. They're not done yet. Okay. So they're kind of getting puffy. They're getting a little bit puffy and everything. So I'm super excited. Super duper excited. I can't find my coconut flour lid. Oh, there it is. Got it. There it is. So gingerbread cookies tonight. Super duper easy. I'll put those. The ingredients are up top at the other post, but I'll make sure I'll put the measurements in the directions. Super duper yummy. They smell absolutely amazing, you guys. Absolutely amazing. But that's all I got for you. I'm going to get off here, and I've got one more drink to drink tonight. I got a bone broth to drink that's got my protein in it, and it's got my ketones in it. So one more drink for tonight and some water, and then tomorrow I will break my fast. I'm going to be going to past 11 o'clock tomorrow because I didn't start my fast until 11 o'clock on Sunday because I went out shopping and then I forgot, and then I got into the refrigerator, so I cut my food off at 11, so I'll go 11 to 11. So 11 a.m. tomorrow is when I can break my fast. And I can't wait because I'm going to have me a blueberry muffin protein shake. That's what I'm going to have. I've been craving it. I want it. That's what I'm breaking my fast with tomorrow. Hey, Jennifer Lackey, how are you doing? Thank you, Nikki. All right, that's what I got. So happy Tuesday. I think I may have said it. Is it Monday? No, I may have said it was Monday. It's Tuesday. Happy Tuesday, you guys. I hope you guys are having a great night. And as soon as I get a chance, I'll put the recipe up there for you guys. Bye, guys. See you later.